Hey, good morning, everyone. It's extremely rare that I do live Facebook video feeds, but I've had something just kind of bouncing off my brain here the last week, and I just can't shake it. So I figured if I just get it out there, and if I just talk about it, then it's out there, and I can kind of get it off my chest and off my mind. But I was just thinking that here recently, uh, well, first of all, it's the Chinese Year of the Dog. And I've been thinking about dogs lately because a lot of dogs within my circle of influence have gotten hurt or sick or have died, things like that. And I began to think about um, what the characteristics of a dog are. They're loyal. They are protectors. They're watchmen, so to speak. They're watchdogs. And I was just thinking about that and how they're our companions and our friends, and they love us when nobody else will. And then I began to think about the faith. Um, how, like, in the Judeo Christian faith, two big, loyal watchdogs have died. Um, R.C. Sproul, the Christian apologeticist, he's the guy who could explain faith and back up faith with logic and reason and philosophy, and he was a great apologeticist for the Judeo Christian faith. Then I think of Billy Graham, America's pastor, right? The great evangelist. He was not caught in one scandal, right? And he died kind of like a modern Methuselah at the age of 99. And so they were like two guardians, two watchdogs of the Western world for the Judeo-Christian faith, and now they're gone. Who's going to replace them? Who's going to step up and fill their shoes? Who's going to where's the changing of the guards? Right? They're loyal. They were our watchmen. They were our friends, and I kind of think maybe Ravi Zacharias is going to fill R.C. Sproul's shoes because he's kind of a contemporary and he's a great apologeticist. But who's going to be the next great evangelist? Um, and thinking about dogs here in the Judeo Christian faith in the Western world, a believer's loyalty, our loyalty is going to be questioned. Our loyalty is going to be challenged because now that these two watchdogs are gone, it almost seems like it is the death or the end um, of an era. It's kind of like the death and the end of the Judeo-Christian influence in the Western world, and it's kind of like the birth and solidification of postmodernism, of hedonism, of materialism, of liberalism, and that spirit's just going to get stronger and stronger. So we as believers are going to have to stand firm and have to be loyal and have to dig in our heels, and we're going to have to take on the characteristics of a watchdog, and the loyalty and the companionship and the friendship and the being the watchman, just like these two Judeo-Christian watchdogs that have just passed off the scene, R.C. Sproul and Billy Graham. So that's what I was thinking of. So there's going to be some dark days ahead for us believers. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to live by the word and stick to the word, because we're the only Messiah Yeshua. We're the only Jesus Christ people are gonna see. They're gonna see Messiah Yeshua through our lives. We're the only Bibles they're gonna read. If they're gonna get an accurate depiction of who Messiah is and what the Bible says, they're going to have to look at their life or look at our lives. And if they look at our lives, are they going to be able to see that? Are we walking the walk and talking the talk? Are we living the word? Um, so yeah, just all this about dogs and loyalty and protection and being watchmen has just kind of been floating around in my head. I just want to put it out there because I think we're living in very, very significant prophetic times. And on the one hand, the morality of society seems to be going down the toilet. But on the other hand, it seems like there are elements within the faith and within the government that's trying to bring back morality and bring back faith to the Western world, especially the United States. So anyway, that's just kind of my live feed, kind of what's going on in my mind. So let's just pray that somebody's going to rise up and fill those evangelist shoes, fill those apologeticist shoes. Um, because we need those people. We need those loyal watchdogs of the Judeo Christian faith, sticking up for us and sticking up for, for the Western world. Hey, love you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you later. I'm out of here.